Hi there. Good day to you. I'll increase my volume. Yeah. Do you hear me well? Do you hear me? Okay, well, then let's continue. So today we are finishing working with the 8CT, 8-column table. And do you have some questions about the previous work, about what we did in the previous lectures? Or we should just go on with the theory again? Theory of practice. Okay, then I'll continue. As I showed you in previous time, the table is like this. Oops, sorry. This way, then this way, and then we have here 1, 2, 3, and here we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. And here we have the reliefs into bliss. And here it was what I love and appreciate now in my life now. In the third one, it was what's in my vortex, what I am as a vortex. Here it was what feels good that we get from the contrasting or from some templates, something that we know that should feel good to us, or that we know that does feel good to us, but that we are not quite convinced in it, right? Here it is what I do prefer. Here it's what I love in it the most, and how and where it feels. Here it is what I do, be, sense, how I breathe and walk, right? And then the eighth was the emotions, the emotional words that we get from all these parts of the process. And so I can again tell you that quick process that I started showing you the previous time when you feel like you are stuck in a kind of negative state and you cannot move forward. You feel like you do find a better feeling thought, but you cannot quite move forward to even better feeling thoughts. Like you feel a bit better, but you still are somewhere down there in negativity. And this quite quick process that can be done even in our mind, even though I do prefer to do all that in writing down with handwriting. But sometimes it is not very available. For example, at night when we are trying to um, sleep. and we don't quite succeed in it, especially when it's a situation that is bothering us. Then I found that when I just tried to come up with better feeling thoughts, just with one by one, with these reliefs. What if it's not that bad? What if? Because it wasn't. I feel like it it's not quite accessible to me. The rising even higher and higher when I don't do it in writing. But in my thoughts, I can, as if, use these columns as a staircase, and then I can go forward and find the first thought here, and the second here, the third here, and continue like this till the end. And this process I can do in my mind, and it does give me some possibility to rise higher. And because, for example, Abraham Hicks always say that we... Oh, Karen, hi. Didn't see you. As I felt that we... I don't remember where I was. Okay, then I'll just continue speaking about this process that in my mind I can go through this 8, and then I spoke about Abraham Hicks saying that they recommend us not to be in the thoughts, and if I remind you a minute, if I remind you that drawing that I present to you all those lectures, and if here we are aligned, and here this is the physical screen where all the energy is manifested and reflected, and let's do it with the blue, as I showed you it in the first place. Like, this is the screen of physical events, and this is how much we are aligned, and how as I told you then, that when the life continues and the stream expands, and there are these that I call them pockets of happiness formed, right? That if this is still where we are aligned, and this is the area where we are not, then when the energy is going through, then when it's going through the aligned beliefs, then it shows up to us in good feeling circumstances. And when it goes through the beliefs that are not aligned, then it shows up as not very good, not feeling good circumstances. And then we have in our life all the time, since almost all the time we are not completely aligned, and and life goes forward, and life all the time expands, and so all the time these pockets of happiness are formed. And then all the time in our life there are circumstances that feel good to us, and there are circumstances that don't feel good. and we can concentrate on this or we can concentrate on this. And this is this isn't limited only to the facts, to what to things that already materially manifested in our life. It's also about something that we think how it will be. It can be that it will be in a different way from how we think it will be. But still, in the moment right now, there are some thoughts about how it will be. And then it is important, it can be important to us to pay attention, like we might want to do it, to pay attention what we are focused upon and also how it feels to us. If what if the way it feels to us is a good feeling, then we might want to continue that line of thought and even increase it and bask in it and enjoy it. And if it doesn't feel good, then it may make sense to try and understand why it doesn't feel that good, and that maybe we could change the beliefs that create this negative feedback. Because as we remember that in this model of life, our emotions is just the feedback from our inner being, where it lets us know if these beliefs are what matches our inner being point of view, so to speak, or doesn't match it. If it doesn't, then we might want to consider change in those beliefs. And so what Abraham Hicks usually say, that when we are in our negative thoughts, it is usually down there below in the lower energy, and it is in the in that part of beliefs or manifestation or whatever that is not aligned yet. And what Abraham Hicks say, that it is better to be focused not on what goes wrong at this time, but on what goes right, and also on some good feeling thoughts about the way we want it to be. Meaning, do not think in simply said, yes, it could be formulated this way. Think not about what you don't want. Think about what you do want and why you want it. Okay, so if this is the rule, I would say that here in Reliefs into Bliss, I'm still very much in what I don't want. I just try and find some better feeling thoughts, but they are not very different from where I am, because I can't jump far. So, and I also know that if I jump too far, I get bounced back into the thoughts that don't feel good. But when I do find thoughts that feel a bit better and then a bit better and then a bit better and then a bit better, then I can rise, like in stairs. But still, this part is mostly on the lower energy of what I don't want. And of course here it's mostly on what I do want and all kinds of nuances of it, all the senses, all the feelings about it all is there. But when I'm here, I don't really have access there. And in my mind, to do the work that they usually say, try in your mind, not to focus on the negative circumstances, but try to focus on the positive circumstances, it's not very doable at this stage, especially if we don't do it in writing, but we do it in our mind. Because the draw, the attraction of the energy of where we are, of our energy state, is too big. But if what I found that if I go step by step in these columns one after the other, then I can do it. Probably I think also what's important here is that when I, in the beginning, many times did these tables for different streams, for different areas in my life. And I think that, as probably Dr. Avdeev would call it, that I am accustomed to going through this structure. And then I can recreate structure in my mind also and walk it in my mind after working with it for quite some time in my writing. It can be whatever is the way it is working, I find that it is possible. And so from the previous lecture where I started to give you an example of a walkthrough in these columns, one thought in each one of these columns, I can again bring, or maybe I will take a different area. I will take it and you can probably hear it in my voice that I'm tired. And so I can take it because I'm tired. It also is a state. It also is, as I feel it, that beliefs also play their role in it. And it also is workable with thoughts as a vibration. And so I can try and take it as a walkthrough with this table. So here I can say immediately, what if it's not that bad? Then I can continue, and coming here I can say today is a sunny day, nice day, beautiful day, birds are singing, and I'm speaking with you, which is also a nice pleasure, I'd say. And then I'm going into the third, what I'm in the vortex. Well, in the vortex, I'm full of energy and I'm joyful and energetic and playful, inspired. Yeah, quite an image, quite a feeling. Then I'm coming here, and what feels good is I'm free, I'm powerful, I'm good, I'm love, I have value, I have purpose, all is well. Yes, this is good. I feel that it feels good to me to state it in this column. Also from the contrasting, I can add here that I feel good, and this is all parts of the process are equally valuable. Yes, this is good to have here in this column. Then here in this column, I'd say what I prefer. I prefer to feel energy. I prefer to feel ease. That's it. I prefer when I'm providing a lecture, I prefer to feel good, energetic, and I prefer to feel ease. I prefer to feel joyful. Okay, now I'm taking every one of these items that I stated here and I come here and what I love in it the most. So if you remember here I say, let's say that what I wrote here is what's happening now. Then what I love it. What do I love in it the most? So when I am full of energy, when I feel ease, what I love in it the most, I can live joyfully. Yes. But you see, when I'm saying that I can live joyfully, the next step, like I won't blame myself for not stating it the way that would feel the best immediately. I respect my going in these steps, maybe even in tiny steps, but steps. And so I say that what I love in it the most that I can live joyfully, but the next step I can say I live joyfully. I love in it that I live joyfully. Because in all this work, it is in all this play, it is good that we take our how I say it. We take whatever statements of visualization, like images that we build, and we move it to the present time and the current feeling. So instead of I want to, I say I have it. I want to be happy, I say I am happy. Because it gives me this state right now. And it works. And when I say, instead of saying I can be happy, I say I am happy also. Like we move everything into having it, living it right now. And what else is here? How and where it feels. So how it feels. It's what it tells me about me. When I do something with ease, it tells me that I'm in my place in life. That I take my place in life, my place between all people, that I'm in the right, like as a piece of puzzle, I fit in the right place. And that I take there a deserving place. This is also, I think, is worthy. Worth mentioning, I'd say. Okay, then where it feels in my body is in my back, in the area of my waist. Yes, somewhere there. This is feels like wings. Yes, feels like having wings. Ah, and then immediately when I have this all of this columns when I walk through them, I'm coming up there with kinds of words that feel right there, that feel like they are the sense of all the work that is being done there. And then I can say that these words can be is. Oh, I found the font that is smaller. Is, and what else I found now that it is worthy and fitting the puzzle. I'm joyful, joyful also, and what was there too? Wings, having wings, yes, yes. And then in the seventh part, it is what I do. What do I do then? Nice thing. What it feels like that I am providing lectures. I love this when what I do actually fits into what I would do if I was feeling the way I want to feel. Yes, and so providing lectures. What's there is interacting, contributing, interacting. And this is what I do, what I be. I feel I am joy. Then what I sense here, what I sense, yeah, we're still taking it from here, right? What I do, be, and sense when it's happening like here, what I do prefer. So I'm feeling ease and I'm energetic and I feel good. I feel joyful. And what I sense then, what is the smell? Okay, I noticed what is the sense because sometimes it's the sense that it's hard to describe in words. And I don't really feel the need to put it into words, but I just take notice because I do feel then when I ask myself what's the smell that I feel in this case, then it does give me some answer. I do feel some smell that is very pleasant to me. So what's the sense? The smell, then what I sense, what I see. I see something joyful too. And then what I hear, I ask myself. And I hear birds. Yeah. And what I taste. By the way, water. Having some water is good. Did you take some water with you to the lecture? You can take it right now. So next one, so all the senses, and then what the way I breathe, when I breathe with ease, breathing with ease, nice, breathing with ease, breathing with ease. It feels nice basking in this feeling. And I'm glad that you now can see, you can hear all the parts of it and you can hear it live, like you can really observe, you can really see and hear and feel it, I think. The way where I am how it feels, because I'm sure you feel like from being here in the state of tiredness, how I moved here to what I feel and what I do, what I am in the feeling of ease and energy, and I can here bask in it. I can be in it and I can enjoy it without having the circumstances to change so that it would allow me to feel better. But this way I can just feel all these benefits of this state that this energy is preparing for me. Like when I am aligned, when I get aligned here, when I am aligned, then it will bring me some circumstances that will bring me the feelings. But as you see, we don't need really to wait until the circumstances will bring us those feelings. We can build those circumstances right here and now in our table. And as you see, it really just takes 7 minutes to do this process. And it already gives us this possibility to be there, to feel it, to enjoy the benefits of what's only is building now. And then when we do this work right here, then it creates the circumstances later that will bring us those feelings too. And then it's kind of vicious circle, but it's a good vicious circle. Like a spiral that is perpetuating some good feeling momentum. Okay, and so here it was breathing, and then I could also walk, but right now I won't do this because I'm here with the webinar, but I can imagine as well the way I do it when I go to sleep, and if I can't and I do this process in my mind, then I just imagine how I would walk and what I would feel, what I would feel when walking in this state of ease and joy, and I do feel it. And then I just take all kinds of words that I found during this process, which is, of course, easier if I do it in my writing. And then I can just take this and enjoy them like ease, ease, ease. This is, by the way, one process that Abraham Hicks gave us. It was when we took and it was about Esther taking just two words that were fun and ease. And then she would just play with, just bask in this energy of fun and ease and fun and ease. What I would want, or what is my preferable energy would be fun and ease and fun and ease. And when I in it enough, just in energy of these two words, then new words come up to my mind, and then, for example, what I felt now, I felt like doing things I love, and then I again start just basking in this energy, and I say fun and ease, doing things I love. By the way, dear participants of this webinar, I would really like you to participate in it. And if you'd like to offer the words that rise up in you, it would be also good if you add them and then we would add them all together. Want to participate in it? I want to just listen. Hello? Anyone hears me? Okay, while you're typing, I can continue just think about this myself too. And fun is joy. I would add joy. Joy of being. Yeah. It's amazing how we thought about the same word. This is as Bashar said, it's Bashar's word, uh, telem, telem, telepathy. He says it's not telepathy, it's telepathy because it's not someone reading someone else's thoughts, but just two people who come up with the same thoughts all together because they are in the same state of energy. Yeah, I can add here joy of being. Right, what else? Fun and ease. And fun and ease interacting. Joyful interacting. Right, and fun and ease. Fun and ease. Fun and ease. Basking in happiness. Okay. What else? Would you like to add something? Fun and ease. Doing things I love. Feeling worthy, I think. Feeling worthy. Yes, wonder of learning. Yeah, let's add it. Wonder of learning. Yes, I'd add here wonderful surprises. Yes, inner peace. Oh, yes, inner peace, absolutely. I saw yesterday an interesting phrase about inner peace. Just a second, I will find it for you. It was like this: beyond wealth, beyond autonomy, even beyond happiness. If you have inner peace, you can feel that all is right with the world. I think this sentence, besides speaking about the inner peace, it also gives the feeling of inner peace as well. It's like a double there in that sentence. Okay. I want you to offer also, if we started speaking about this process, I want to offer you seeing this process in my blog, and I will show you also how to use it. Okay, we'll go here. But please tell me if suddenly you don't hear me or don't see something. Okay, where we are here. Count your blessings. Here, this is vortex, with vortex. Very nice one, and very much resembling what we did just now. Exactly that process. And here you see what I did when I was sitting in one cafe and doing this process, what I wrote there, the funny inspiration and flowers and mountains, sea, sun, ideas flowing, light kisses, harmony and pleasure. I feel like it's really nice energy and nice state to be in while we feel this page. And I spoke there also about what Esther, what Abraham Hicks presented in one workshop. And here I attached the audio of this process, the way they described it with this page. But don't allow us to post the video from the workshops, only audio. And so as an image, I attached here the image from this process that I created here in the blog. And what I created was this one. This is the vortex that goes on. And here we can enter the words and feel it, how it goes and how it draws us in and starts bringing more and more, and how it gains momentum. And let's hear this one now. And here you can see an example, one of the examples of these vortexes that I created. Okay. Now let's hear that one of those video that I made on one of my beloved parts of their workshops.
Ease.
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 Beautiful.
The relationship I want is one of ease. It's easy. It's easy to feel good. It's easy to feel at one. It's easy to like what I see. It's easy to move through my day. It's easy to be who I am. It's easy to do the work that I want to do. It's easy to be two separate people with two separate intentions through many things. It's easy to be in a relationship like that. It's easy. It's easy. It just feels comfortable. It feels comfortable to be in a relationship like this. It feels comfortable. It feels secure. It feels certain and secure and easy and comfortable. It feels real. It feels true. It feels honest and deep. It feels soul and source. It feels core. It feels basic. It feels true. It feels real. It feels good. It feels easy. It feels soft and gentle and sure. It feels comfortable. It feels like love. It feels like being loved. It feels like loving. It feels like adoring. It feels like sureness. It feels like certainty. It feels like confidence. It feels like knowing. It feels like being. It feels like me. It feels like home. It feels real. It feels certain. It feels honest. It feels open. It feels open-ended. It feels expansive. It feels delicious. It feels fun. It feels exciting. It feels captivating. It feels enticing. It feels passionate. It feels vital. It feels alive. It feels full. It feels real. It feels like me. You see?
Yeah.
Now, that's way more than 68 seconds. And now all the questions are gone. The grid is just right. The energy is moving. The grid is filling in. The details of it do not matter. The relationship in its fullness cannot feel better than that. Cannot feel better than that. In other words, because all those things and all those details that are coming that you want are all because you want to feel like you just felt.
Yes.
So you just made an end run around the unnecessary manifestation, and you captured the emotional, vibrational resonance of what you're looking for, and you just became a vibrational match to what's in your vortex. And now, like water flows downhill, so this soft, gentle, comfortable, easy momentum. So now what's happened? Now you've done grid work, and you have, because we didn't pull that out of thin air. We pulled it right out of your vortex, right out of the core of who you are. It's who you are. It's why you felt it. It's why you resonate with it so deeply. So now you've done this grid work. What's happened is the vibration of that which you are and the vibration of that which you want are in the same place. So now, evidence of this newfound, newly discovered resonance, good word, resonance, will start showing up. In other words, the grid's going to begin filling in.
Okay, then we finished these processes for now, and now I want to continue with some play that we started in one of our previous lectures, and now we can continue it with the with playing and working with our beliefs. If you have any questions about this process now or some of these processes, you can ask now. Is everything okay? You can hear me? Yes, that's great. Okay, no questions. Okay, then we'll continue working with the beliefs like we did the previous time. Remember that presentation with the all will be well. And as we said, all is well, right? And then we took this one as well, remember? And then we finished, if I remember, with this one. That we said that there is a helpless state where blaming someone else does feel better, but we don't have to take it as the level we stay on, we can higher and start feeling even better. And then in those better feeling states, the blaming won't be feeling that good, but we will find some things thoughts that will feel much better. And so it won't be really bad that we left our blaming behind. It will feel good. Okay, next one. When someone is drowning and then this doctor says to them, now let's analyze how you got into this situation. And what can be said feeling better about this place? Maybe first of all, we can tell them that it's not bad, not really that bad because they didn't drown yet or something. But besides that, I find that even though this is like laughing at the desire of doctors to analyze how we got into this situation, but I found many times actually that that's what my life was doing, that it held me in some unpleasant places until I understood something about that situation. And it's actually trying to get out from those situations didn't help me. It got me into these situations again and again. But when I tried and analyzed something about those situations, then it's as if I did the work. And so sometimes it can be good. Do you have anything to say about this? Or we move forward? As the years go by and our friendship will never die, you're gonna see it's our destiny. You've got a friend in me. This reminds me of something because it feels good to be friends with someone and feel like it's forever and that we are friend for them. But what could be improved in it for me is that I wouldn't have to promise it. And it's precious that sometimes we want to just feel whatever we feel, not to force ourselves into something, some obligation towards others. And this is exactly the case that I think I spoke with you about it, where it's saying yes to others while saying no to ourselves, versus saying yes to ourselves and saying no to others. So it's in this case, it's like we promise that we will feel the certain way about those people. And sometimes I think that we could feel freer if we just say, whatever it will be, it will be. Now we are friends, and then let's see, like, I want to be loyal to myself. Can you understand what I'm speaking about? I like that lecture where you were much more participating. That's great. Okay. But maybe when I'm tired, it's hard to expect from the participants to be more energetic. Yeah, thank you. Yes. Okay, so the way I would reformulate it, this statement in order for to find a better feeling one, I would say our friendship feels good to me right now. That's it. Our friendship feels good to me right now. Next one. There was a reason that she was so romantic about the moon. It never asked her questions or begged for the answers, nor did she ever haggle herself to it. It was always just there, breathing, shining, and in ways most humans can't understand, listening. Again, to those who now join us for the first time, it all are just some images that I at some point downloaded from somewhere on the internet, just in different places. I felt that it were some images that I could say something about them. And so I saved it for the workshops. And that's what I'm offering to you right now. Yes, Karen, exactly. Yes, yes. Thank you. Please do not put others. Yes. Yes. Here I can touch one side of our activity as healers, coaches, or someone who works with other people, and we all are to some degree, I think. Uh, it did. She never had to prove herself to it. It just was always there for me, and it was there for her, and it was listening. I wanted again to touch that point of view where when we want to heal someone, we feel like they are not well at this point. And then if that's what we express, then other people may feel bad about it because it's really us holding their energy in a place that's not good. And that's why many times when we are trying to offer a solution to someone, like with the feeling that they by themselves won't come to this solution, that's why they often get offended about it or they're feeling hurt or something because it's because we hold uh, mm, not aligned energy, not aligned statement about them. Because if we feel like the person next to us is all is well for them and they don't need to be fixed in any way, they don't need to become better, they are good just the way they are. Then we can be this way for our friends also. We can just be there, breathing, shining, and listening. We can just be there next to them, not forcing them into anything. and not trying to change them in any way. That's what this quote speaks to me about. Like, it reminds me to change my own perception about other people instead of trying to change them, to convince them in something, or to try to force them to fix something in them or something. Karen, what did you say? Good or bad is a matter of perspective, and the healer only channels the energy, which is smarter than we are, and we will go where it's needed for the individual. The good is everyone is exactly where they need to be. Yes. Yes. Then we can be kind of such a moon, right? We just, which just lets people be there and enjoy our being with them this way, maybe. Right? This next one I wanted to give you as, if you remember, be positive, maybe. About being positive, no, it was here. About being positive, you see, the moon is not it's not positive. It's just as if neutral, right? Because being positive, it's sometimes also kind of artificial. But I understand what you're speaking about, Carla, and I agree with you. I am just trying to find what would feel better to me in this case, and it feels for me that just being neutral, being me, feels better than being positive. Maybe because sometimes being positive about someone feels like I should force it in myself, these positive thoughts. But neutral thoughts could feel better to me. Okay, this one I just wanted to show you. Same way, do you remember as I showed you in the here in the fourth one that I wrote to you some like templates, patterns of I am free, I am powerful. Why is it underlined? I don't know. Okay, I am good, I am love, I have purpose, I have value. I have purpose and all is well. And there are all kinds of templates like this. Like when I'm saying this, then I as if can compare this state to the state I am in. Because many times when some situation, when I don't like some situation in my life, and I read statements from some teachers that say that it means I'm having some beliefs, wrong beliefs that I should change in order for this situation to be changed, to be different. But it's like that statement that I think I told you at some point that one of my friends told me. It's like he said, it's for you, it's the viewpoint. It's the viewpoint. And for me, and mine is the way it really is. And this is like many people, and including us, think when we are inside this energy that provides these beliefs, and that's why probably why um, Einstein said that it's impossible to change something to find a solution when we are still in the same state, same energy that created the question or the problem. And it is exactly because when we are, I think, in a state that produced, that is the problem, in a state that is the problem or is the question, then we can't quite feel there that it is a viewpoint or it is a perception or something, because we cannot separate ourselves from it. It looks to us this way, that it is the way life works. Like, for example, for women that for a woman that has a bad feeling situation with a man, it may look to her like all men are like this, especially when this was her first man or something, first relationship or first big relationship or something like that. It looks like the whole world is like this, or this is like how the life works. And then we have to be able to compare our state or beliefs to something in order to find them. And that's why I said that when I am, for example, regarding money or something, when we want to find our beliefs, our negative beliefs that brought up some situation, we can use these templates that we can compare our viewpoint with, and then we can see that they are different from what logically is an opinion of our inner being, or what could be the viewpoint that would serve us well. So one such a template that we can compare ourselves to is this one: I am free, I am powerful, I am good, I am love, I have purpose, all is well. And like I told you in the previous lecture, that I can compare my viewpoint about current situation to this statement, and then I can find quite quickly where my beliefs are wrong. And what I found also, that this cat also provides to me one of such templates. Like when I look at him or her, when I look at this cat, I feel like this is, I am free, I am powerful, I am good, I am love, and all that. Karen, about the anxiety, what was it about? Was it it was about the what I was saying about the beliefs that we had, which provided some situations, right? Okay, I'll wait for your answer, and in the meantime, I will continue with. So I hope you can see why I brought up this image here because for me it is same template like this one. I'm free, I'm powerful, because when I see this and I compare it to my state or to my yes, to my state regarding some situation, then I can um, see like my beliefs or my wrong limiting viewpoint of perception becomes visible to me, and then I can do something about it. Wait a minute, I will read what Karen said. Yes, when someone is caught in a pattern and does not move forward to change the way they do things, yet they still expect change. Yes, yes, this is exactly. I just was saying that in this case, it is hard to, when we are inside the situation, it is hard to understand what is causing it. This is it. This is what I was saying. And as a coach, both for myself and for others, it is of my huge interest to find things that would help us move forward and come out from these viewpoints, perceptions, and situations. And one of them is one of them that allows us to see how we exactly can move is to find out the beliefs that hold us down there, and the templates uh, help me and others that I find those beliefs quite quickly. Besides that, I found that a meditation with this image also works well for me because it helps me feel this state of being of this cat, and like this is for sure something confident, like this very close to the aligned feeling that I would want to have in situations where I, like this is where not just things under control, right, in this state, and then also what works well for me, feels good for me, and works well for me, which is quite the same, is trying to find words about this image, like what I see here, what I feel here, and the words can be confident and sure and powerful and free. I can't even say strong. And I can't even say things are under control, because it's like all power. Okay, so you can use this image as well in situations that would feel like finding it useful in order to find your, I don't know, in the past I would probably say to find your lesson in it. But sometimes now I feel like lesson is not what life is about. It's like finding the true me, finding the real me. So this image does help me in finding the real me. This one. Oh, this is the good one. The ideal time will never arrive. Here is the translation. Creating the real you. Creating Maybe, who knows, if it is creating or if it is just observing something that was created already, just using it, right? Using what was created already. Okay, the ideal time will never arrive. You are always either too young or too old, either too busy or too tired or something else. Yes, Karen, yes, exactly. Um, if you're all the time worry about choosing the perfect moment, it will never come. This works twofold. I'd say on one hand, this is right, because if regarding something we will all the time wait, then we all the time will see. Okay, I'll say it like this. I had here this image, this one. Until we change our aligning, the situation won't change. Even if we change the situation physically to some other situations, but then the next situation will again bring us the same things. And then just waiting until the situation changes so that it would bring us other feelings is like wasting the time. But it also is used, that statement also used many times by guru trainers, coaches and alike, who say that you shouldn't wait, you should just do whatever you should do, even when it doesn't feel like doing it. And with that, I cannot agree, because it was a good clip from some workshop from Abraham Hicks that they spoke about live the present. Yes, it is an interesting way to see it. Just a moment, I'll try to see how it comes about here. Yes, I like this. Yes, live the present. Yes, it really works here in this situation. Yes, it reminds me Eckhart Tolle's statement. I'll write it to you here. And base. Not seeking a state different from the one you're in right now. This helped me in many situations, not to seek a state different from the one I'm in right now. And it as if it's contradicting my always telling you to try and find a better feeling thought, try and find a better feeling thought. But paradoxically, it works like this. When I'm stopping trying so hard to get out from the situation, the state I'm in, and I'm just making peace with where I am, then somehow it is a relief by itself. And then I'm seeing a lot of things that are working well in that situation. And it also helps. And yes, live the present is a very good statement here. What I wanted to say here is about that there was a clip from Abraham Hicks about procrastination. And if I find it again, I will attach it for you to the video in the membership area. And it said that many times many gurus and others, other teachers, that they say that we shouldn't wait for until the feeling about what we are about to be doing until the feeling's good. Like we should just move forward and do things. But when we speak about the energy work, then the image here is quite different, because it depends on the models we work with. When we work with the physical life model, then indeed there is nothing to be waiting for. We don't need and we shouldn't wait until the feeling will become better, because the feelings in the physical model, no one is interested in knowing or using the feelings. It's just lyrics that it's just something that is like something that shouldn't quite be used, should be put aside, put somewhere where it is not very important. And in this energy model, in this vibrational model, our emotions, our feelings are our guidance, are our GPS that is showing us the path and showing us the direction. And then actually we not only we should use them, but it would be stupid if we don't, because it's like our GPS would be telling us that something won and we go into different directions ignoring it. Uh, of course, if we know what we do, it's okay, but you know what I'm speaking about, I guess. Because in the energy work model, the feeling that we don't want to do something, it means, and it is the procrastination feeling, like Abraham Hicks say, that it means that the what we are about to be doing, the stream is not aligned yet. And so we shouldn't force ourselves into the action that just wouldn't be as productive in this case. And we should go into preparing the energy in such a way that then the action would be much more favorable, will bring much better results. In the next lectures, we will speak more about how we can prepare ourselves to the upcoming action, and how we can actually work with procrastination, and how the procrastination can become one of the amazing instruments that we can work with, because it can be a stepping stone. It can be it the tool that will bring us exactly what is needed for the process to move forward. And it is amazing, where I did work with the procrastination energy, it was amazing the results that it brought. But for now, for these slides, you just can just hear it from me, the good news that procrastination is a good thing. Because first of all, when you procrastinate, it means that you have enough wisdom to listen to your feelings, to what you feel. And it means that you also have enough loyalty to yourself, not to force yourself to do something that wouldn't be productive anyway. It just is that we it's like with the cookies that it also was a clip from Abraham Hicks seminar where they said that a woman said that for her the path of least resistance is to eat some cookies when she doesn't feel good. But then she said that it doesn't then work well for her body and for her situation, etc. And then they said that the cookies as a path of least resistance are just the first stair in the staircase, and no one said that you should stop at the first level, at the first stair. And then if you continue rising the staircase, then you will come to other levels which will inspire inside you some different actions and which will create in your life some better feeling circumstances. So with the procrastination, it actually works the same, that yes, the first part is the wisdom to listen to it and not to do the actions that don't feel good. But no one said that we should stop there. And we can, especially now that you know what you now know with the energy work that we learned in these healing lectures, there are already enough tools for you to be able to do some energy work in order to come into alignment and then feel that the path is cleared and the path is prepared, and that other components come into contributing mode as well, come into a fruitful interaction that you'll have. Because I think it's also what Abraham Hicks said about the procrastination, that you can go and force yourself and the circumstances into some moving forward when you go for some action that doesn't feel good. But usually you don't go forward only yourself. Usually this process involve some circumstances or some contribution of others or contribution of the universe. And when you do your energy work, then you could step into this path much more welcome, let's say it this way, much more welcome. And in this state, when we don't feel good about things we think we should be doing, I love saying that it's like saying, I don't have the time to find my car keys, so I will walk. But again, I will say it again, that it doesn't mean that listening to the procrastinating feeling and staying in that same step, in that same stair, is what I recommend. No, I recommend to be with the procrastination and listen to it and use it and continue to work with the energy, continue aligning, and then in the next stages the results are just amazing. Okay. This one is quite self-speaking, and I love feeling it, like basking in it, like it's one of those, not exactly templates, but maybe it's one of those talismans, one of those touchstones that can be used to allow some beauty to flow inside. You want to say something about it? Because I think for today, good place to stop our lecture and continue the next time. Okay, then we will say goodbye for now and continue in the next lecture. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming. Thank you for participating with us. Thank you. Yeah.